It wasn't the dystopian that I thought it would be. No way. This can't be sitting on my shelf halfway done anymore. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michaela. You may notice two things right off the bat. First of all, my glasses. I did break them, so these are my backups. And then you also might be wondering why I'm in a wheelchair. I broke my toe. So this is what we're rocking with today. I tried to change my wallpaper to the May wallpaper that she made, but I can't figure out the download and uploading on here. But I know how to do it on my Mac, I just don't know how to do it through Windows. So just envision this says May. It is the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Kind of cheesy, kind of cringy, I know, but whatever. Anyways, we're gonna hop in. So I'm starting the video up here because I have the books that I read up here, and then we will hobble downstairs and I will get to the TBR door. Let's start with all the books that I read in April. Starting off strong with Chosen, the Immortal Ones #1. I read this from 3/29 to 4/1, March to April. I read it. Yeah, I rated this a 2-star. I don't even remember what it was about. I'm gonna have to check real quick. Oh, right. Okay. This one, I can see how people would love it. It wasn't the dystopian that I thought it would be. Next, I read Close to You. This is Through the Years #1 by Nisa Renzo. This I rated a 3-star, and I read from the 1st to the 11th. This one, check the trigger warnings first of all. And then this is about Milo, and you watch her, like the first chapter or the prologue or whatever it is so incredibly heartbreaking. I can't imagine a 6-year-old or younger having to go through this. Sorry, oh my goodness. I think before kids it wouldn't have fazed me as much, but having kids and knowing how innocent they are and how easily that can be turned on a head and they have all this trauma, it's unbelievable, and my heart breaks for all of the people that have gone through this. Nobody should ever have to deal with this stuff. Anyways, this was such a strong read. I can't believe that she had to go through this. It wasn't a 4-star, mainly just because of I couldn't get past like the stepbrother, stepsister scenario that was happening. Even though they're not actually siblings, it still was like your adoptive siblings getting together, living in the same house. Yes, I get that they had a strong bond and all that, but I just think I couldn't get over that. If they weren't adoptive siblings, it would be no issue. But since they were adoptive siblings, I couldn't get over that. Anyways, this was a 3, almost a 4-star. Then I read The Toll. This is the 3rd one in the Scythe series, and I rated it a 2 stars. I read this from 2/15, so February, until the 23rd of April. And I wrote, I didn't love it as much as I was anticipating. I really enjoyed the first 2, so I was really disappointed with the last one. Yeah, this, I just felt so bored with it. I struggled to get through it, but I really wanted to finish the series, and I read it for finishing series that I'm in the middle of. So you'll see that video Sunday, I think. I think I'm trying to post this on Wednesday, and then the finishing series will be on Sunday. Hopefully. Just didn't love that one. And then you can actually kind of see, I have my TBR cart here that I have my purse and then some other books. I'll show some B-roll of it because I don't want to get up and show you right now. But I have my Kindle, Just Friends, Project Hail Mary, The Inadequate Air, The Toll, and then Starside. So the last one that I read was Starside, and ate that one up. So fun. I am so excited for the next one. I really like the magic system in it because it's the swords that have the magic, and you claim the sword and the sword claims you. That was really interesting. Also, let me show you these sprayed edges. Look at that. So pretty. And then the map was really cool too. So she's releasing Stormside, which is the 2nd one, in November. I'm so excited about that. There's so many releases at the end of the year. I'm gonna be over the moon. I'm gonna be locked in. Fall and winter reading vlogs are going to be so good. I'm so excited. Anyways, this one, I think I rated it a 4. Maybe I didn't put it in. Yeah, I didn't put it in. But I would say this was a 4, maybe 3.75, around there. The only thing that I was like iffy on was them going up and down the map all the time. So the gates are over here. They go up and then they go down and they go up and then they go down and then they go up and then they go down, up, and then they go back and then over, all the way up, back over, and then they go all the way over here. That was a little like, just go straight there. You're wasting time. See you in 6 months, Raker. The plot twist was really good. I had some annotations in here where I was trying to guess what was happening and what was going on and what's going on with the people or the magic or what the plot twist would be. Also, please look at the trigger warnings in this as well. I teared up. I don't remember what page it is. I don't really know where it was at. Definitely look at the trigger warnings because that was really sad. I was not expecting. I have to laugh or I'm gonna cry, honestly. Almost a 4 stars. This was such a great world to be in. Sometimes I did forget that there were other competitors in here, so I got a little bit lost at times, but I'm so excited for the next one. I also started Just Friends, and this is going to be in my Reading New Releases vlog as well, but I only got to page 82. So I didn't make that much of a dent in here. So this will probably be in my May wrap up. So keep your eye out for this one. This was the toll, and it took a toll. Look how thick that is. 500 or 600 pages? Over 600 pages. I can't wait to put it on my shelf though, because I want it out of sight. These are the other 2 books that I have up here. The Inadequate Heir. This is the 3rd one in the Bridge Kingdom series, and then I also have Project Hail Mary. I think this was on my TBR. I don't remember. It's been on my TBR the last couple months, so I really want to finish this because I want to see the movie eventually. This one I think will be in a continuing series that I'm in the middle of. We'll see this in a reading vlog, but this one feels thick. How many pages are you? Over 600 pages? No way. This will be really fun though. And then I'm really looking forward to the sci-fi of this. So we have a fantasy and a sci-fi. We'll keep that in mind as we go downstairs to pick out the rest of the TBR. So let's hobble down there and pick out our TBR. Okay. We can go ahead and put these on the shelves. I think I'm gonna display these edges. Don't really know how to display that, but I think it'll be fine. Just don't look at the little space right there, I guess. Let's sit down. You're gonna be kind of under the desk. There we go. Okay. Are you crooked too? Girl, sit up straight. Okay, I don't have very many prompts in here, and I have 2 books upstairs, so I think we'll pick 4, and that'll be a good number because I think I'm in the middle of like 2 books, so we'll pick 4. I think that's a good number. And I'm gonna have to scoot really far or zoom in or something in order for you to see it first, so I think I'm just gonna read it to you if that's okay. A mostly blue cover. Okay. Also, do I want to look right now? Make it harder on myself? Or move less? I think move less. We'll pick out 4 and then do it. Even though I want to be picking the books right now, I just don't want to move my foot so much. Shortest on my TBR. I like that one. With girl, lady, or woman in the title. Okay. One more. Bought somewhere not Amazon. Okay. So we have our 4. Okay. I think I know which one is the mostly blue cover, but let's put last month's TBR away real quick. I forgot I was gonna pick my book of the month pick with you guys, so let's do that and let's see what the options for this month is. I think I skipped last month if I'm remembering correctly. Pick your book of the month. All right, we have Good Joy, Bad Joy. This warm-hearted novel proves that age is a number when it comes to living the life you've always wanted. Dissection of a murder. When your client won't talk and opposing counsel is your husband, can you win the case without losing it all? The Burning Side. I feel like I've heard people talk about this one. By Sarah DeMoff. Early release. When their house burns down, a crumbling couple must rebuild their entire understanding of what home really means. I think that might be my pick. Seek the Traitor's Son. Veronica Roth. Stop it. That's a beautiful addition. She doesn't care about glory, but when a prophecy enlists her to save the nation, she has no choice but to lead. A limited edition design for just $2.99, more than a regular book. The Last Contract of Asako. A fabled female samurai. A terraformed colony with a secret. A shocking murder mystery. Retirement will have to wait. Canon? Absurd, earnest, and fresh, this fantastical epic with prophets and battles is unlike anything you've ever read before. It doesn't really tell me what it's about. Ooh. Our Perfect Storm. I've heard people talking about this one. When her wedding is canceled, her best friend joins the honeymoon instead. Was love right in front of her all along? So she falls in love with her best friend. I do think The Burning Side is probably my choice. Hi, Koopy. He decided to join us. Let's do that. Make my book of the month. Yay! Check out $0. Ship my box. It'll be here between the 7th and the 11th. Oh, Sunny also wants to be up here. What are all my cats doing? Oh, they have had catnip. That's what is happening. They're a little bit more brave. Yay! My box is slightly delayed because it's a hot commodity. That's so funny. All right. Yay! Now we can get into the rest of the video. Okay, so the first one is blue, mostly on the cover. And I feel like that could be this one. Well, I guess that's not mostly. But there's a ton of blue on the back. This has a bunch of blue. This has a bunch of blue. Not as much. These have blue. I think that's it. But I would say this one is not mostly blue, even though it has blue on the back. And I don't really want to read either of these ones or this one. This is also a Barnes & Noble special edition exclusive content. So this is about Amos Decker, who witnesses a murder just outside the FBI headquarters. A man shoots a woman execution style on the crowded sidewalk, then turns the gun on himself. I don't think I really want that right now. I think this is our winner. And then I can also watch the movie. Oh, I got one chapter. I have my bookmark here. Yeah, that's hilarious. So I think this will be option number 1. Shortest on TBR. Let's go into here and sort by number of pages. So this is the most amount of pages, so we have to reverse. And it is The Cottage. This one. Or Twisted, which is the 5th one. Or Best Offer Wins. I think I'm gonna go Best Offer Wins. Next one is Girl, Lady, or Woman in the title. Lady is here. Did I really only have one? I guess that prompt was for this one because I don't think any other book has this. I mean, except for the second one, but I think this is it. Last one is bought somewhere other than Amazon, and I know I bought this secondhand, bought this secondhand, I bought this at Barnes & Noble, this at Kroger, this secondhand. These are all book of the month. I really don't know where I got my other ones. Oh, this one Walmart, I think. You know what? Actually, I got this from Barnes & Noble as well. I do need to finish this. Okay, you know what? I will finish this, and this will be part of my finishing books I'm in the middle of, or finishing series I'm in the middle of, because this can't be sitting on my shelf halfway done anymore. What's up with that? Okay, so we have pink, red, and blue. They kind of all go together. That's cute. I'm going to bring these upstairs so they are on my TBR shelf so I can get to them easier, and I'm excited to get reading. I like the color scheme on this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked today's video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite book was that you read in April, and let me know what you're most excited to read in May. And I will see you in the next video on Sunday.